I want to love Star Wars again. I still remember watching a 3D re-release version of The Phantom Menace in theaters. I remember the first time I ever saw a Star Wars movie. I remember my brother and I making skits surrounding Star Wars. I remember sitting through the sequels in theaters and getting hyped by these trailers.
We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down. Come on! Confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi. Your destiny.
And I remember watching my love for the franchise die over the years.
Rey Skywalker.
Before we get into that, let's start at the beginning. I honestly have to thank Cash Knight for introducing me to Star Wars. I think my mom was doing something there, and I remember looking at the movies and seeing Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. As soon as I saw Darth Vader, I was begging my mom to get it. I may not have known a lot about Star Wars, but I knew the character of Darth Vader. So yeah, I saw the movies out of order. The first Star Wars movie I ever saw was Revenge of the Sith. When I realized that it was the third movie of the prequels and the originals came first, I decided to go back and rewatch the movies in order from episode 1 to episode 6. I tell you, watching the Star Wars movies for the first time was life-changing. That's when I discovered the Clone Wars, both the 2D version and the 3D version. As soon as you know it, I started buying DVDs, I started buying action figures. I remember asking my mom for the Lego Death Star, which was about $400. I remember idolizing Luke Skywalker as my hero, and more importantly, this scene. Luke Skywalker's arc from being a farmer boy on Tatooine craving adventure to a young man who has saved the galaxy from the Empire is one of my favorite Zero to Hero arcs ever. I love so many other characters too: Han Solo, Leia, R2-D2, C-3PO, Lando Calrissian, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda, Vader, Palpatine, Boba Fett, Darth Maul, etc. Then something happened in 2012. So it's 2012, I have my Darth Vader helmet, I own all the movies, 1 through 6 at the time, so many lightsabers and action figures, and then I found out George Lucas had sold Star Wars to Disney. When I heard this announcement, I was about 9 years old. I also loved Disney at the time. I had The Lion King play on repeat, Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, and Beauty and the Beast. So many of those movies gave me comfort, so when I found out that Disney had Star Wars, I was kinda hyped. Then episode 7 got announced, and funny thing, I remember watching this trailer. And I remember thinking it was real, but it obviously wasn't. Anyways, 2015 comes around and I remember seeing the trailers at least 30 times. When the movie came out and I heard that John Williams score again, I was crying. Star Wars was back. I remember leaving that theater very pleased with what was to come. And I remember having the same love when Rogue One came out. But after that, something felt off. I saw The Last Jedi and I was not a happy fan. While I liked how the movie looked, I just found the characters off. Mainly in Luke Skywalker. Yeah, the same guy that tried to save the most evil person in the galaxy, Darth Vader, tried to kill his own nephew. Rey being an absolute Mary Sue and just being perfect at everything. Finn went from being my personal favorite of the new characters to being the most wasted. And then there's Holdo, there's Poe, there's Rose, and don't get me started on what they did with Leia. The Last Jedi was the first movie in the franchise to heavily divide the fan base. I must say the franchise never found its footing after this. Solo bombed, the video games weren't doing too hot, and then Rise of Skywalker happened, and you know how I feel about Rise of Skywalker.
Oh my god. Really made me angry. Really made me angry. That's why I'm laughing, because I'm so mad.
After that, the love I had for the Star Wars franchise was officially dying. But then, just when I thought all hope was lost, I saw a certain show that gave me The Mandalorian, Jedi Fallen Order, briefly ignited my love for Star Wars again. Baby Yoda is adorable, and I found Mando to be an interesting character. Honestly, I like him more than Boba Fett. But again, we also got shows like The Book of Boba Fett and Kenobi, and this Andor show which I probably won't watch. Here's my thing, no matter how bad Star Wars has gotten, we will always have 3 of the greatest movies ever made in the OT, some of the most memeable moments in the prequels,
I don't like sand.
and the sequels honestly just divided all of us.
Where the is Ben?
Rey Skywalker.
Somebody's already leaving. Somebody's already bailed. And everybody's unhappy. And if people want their money back,
My hope is that Star Wars Episode 10 can hopefully ignite my love for the franchise again. But, unfortunately, it probably won't happen. I saw this concept art for what Colin Trevorrow would have done with his Episode 9, and I honestly would have loved to seen it. But anyways, guys, stay safe, have a good day, and
Remember, the Force will be with you, always.